Hey there, everybody. The show's starting in about 15 minutes. It's going to be a little bit weird. I have to go do some stuff, so I might just let it play at the intro. We'll just hold on the intro screen until we get to that point, and I'm able to set everything up appropriately. Just want to give you a heads up about what's going on. I'm not seeing desktop audio for some reason. There it is. All right, so we'll go back to the intro screen, and I will come back on a little bit later. See you soon. Hey, what's everybody? Gonna be a little bit of a weird stream just due to the nature of some stuff going on. So I'm anyway. I'm just gonna let it play.
Everybody, and welcome to Summer Game Fest, a showcase to celebrate what's new and next in video games. Now, every year, we have the distinct honor of coming together to spotlight the boundless creativity that defines our industry. Thank you all for joining us and giving us your time. And special thanks to Dante. I was reading my feed this morning and saw that he canceled a date and he hopes I don't disappoint him. Dante, we're going to do our best to make it worth your while. We have a really fun show ahead. Over the next 2 hours, we're going to give you a whirlwind tour of dozens of games from studios big and small. From Lego bricks to puppets, zombies to Marvel heroes, this show has a little bit of everything.
Not gonna lie,
including
2 hours is perfect.
Some brand new game announcements.
2 hours is perfect. That's about the longest that I can stream before I have to bounce.
Before we dive into the excitement, let's take a moment to recognize just how dynamic our industry has become. Here's a look at the top 10 selling new games on Steam so far in 2025 by units, according to Game Discover Co. Lots of great games. Now, the list includes beloved franchises, but sitting proudly at number 1 with over 13 million units sold since February is Repo, a groundbreaking indie game crafted by a passionate team of just 10 people at Semiwork in Uppsala, Sweden. And closely trailing it is Schedule 1 from TVGS, a solo developer in Australia. It's inspiring that these indie creations stand side by side with heavyweights like Monster Hunter Wilds and the Oblivion remake. Absolutely. Now let's also applaud Claire Obscure from Sandfall. Okay. They might get some nominations at the end of the year. We're not there yet, but it is a monumental achievement, earning the highest user Metacritic score ever recorded for a game, all from a team of obscure developers who bravely stepped away from big publishers to forge their own path. One thing is clear. With digital distribution and engines like Unreal, today's most innovative projects increasingly emerge from outside the traditional publisher system. And that's something to celebrate. But with more than 18,000 games released on Steam just last year, more than double from 2020, the challenge now is discovery. And that's precisely why events like Summer Game Fest, our partner showcases happening all weekend long, and initiatives like the Steam Next Fest are so essential. These events help remarkable games, big and small, find their audiences. And hopefully, if you're watching this show, you'll discover your next favorite game. So, in that spirit, let's kick things off with a game from an independent studio who is thinking very big. In 2017, 4 developers broke away from AAA publishers to chart their own course. Today, they're a thriving independent studio of 30 creators. And what you're about to see is a powerful testament to what passion, freedom, and a small, dedicated team can achieve. Let's take a look at our first new game announcement.
New game hype?
You think you're the Harbinger. You might be.
I'm not gonna lie. This looks really, really cool.
They know naught of your nature. You're a weapon, child.
Just don't be like Scorn. This looks awesome. Yeah. Okay. This is sick.
Then what?
You're no god. But neither have they.
Oh, just hell yeah. Mortal Shell 2. Yeah. Hell yeah. That is cool. That is really, really cool. I love it.
All right, didn't that look great? Well, we got lots more to come, but right now, the end, the Nexus War, Galactus Fight, or even live at Risky Reels. Over the years, Fortnite has innovated with mass-scale live in-game events. And tomorrow, Fortnite is set to do it again across console, PC, and phones. The Death Star's super laser is charged and ready to decimate the Battle Royale island. But there's still hope. You and your friends can join the fight. Here's the first exclusive look at what you'll be part of tomorrow in the brand new live event, Death Star Sabotage.
I bet you I'm not going to be part of this.
I got a bad feeling about this.
think I saw Jonesy. All right.
Wait, so you're saying I have better
Right now,
audio
it is
than
an
any of the
honor
other
to welcome
channels
to
out there
Summer
right
Game
now?
Fest a legendary game creator who is set to release his latest project
Like
in
and
just
subscribe,
a few
everybody.
short weeks. With each of his games, he pushes the gaming medium in bold new directions, and we are honored to have him with us for the first time at Summer Game Fest in person. Please, everyone, join me in welcoming the great Mr. Hideo Kojima.
I'm a huge Kojima fan. I have like every Metal Gear game. I actually am one of the people that like Death Stranding. I did not get an invite to the studio showing of this, but it would have been sick.
So let me ask you, Mr. Kojima, you've worked for many years on this project. What do you hope players take away from DS2 when they play it later this month?
DS1 が出た後にコロナになったの
Well,
で、
we hit the pandemic after
まあ
we released
僕ら皆さ
DS1.
ん、コロナを体験したと思うの
Everyone
で、
experienced
コロ
the
ナを体
pandemic.
験した中での
So,
新しいつながりというか、
I wanted to
それをも
show
う一度ゲー
something
ムをプレイし
new
ながら、
connection
考えていただきたいと
after
思い
we
ます
faced the pandemic. So I want everyone you to think about that when you play this game.
Okay, well, talking about playing the game, it's coming out later this month, but right now I know you prepared a special exclusive clip for SGF. Let's take a look at this.
はい、
If someone could check out kick.com/DestinLegary, let me know if it's stable. Thanks, Joshua.
Welcome. Have a seat. Over here, please. No smoking, please. So you are Neil Varner. Mm-hmm. What do you do? For living?
I'm a porter.
So thank you. We're good for the day.
Okay. Thanks.
Neil.
What?
So you made it then.
Sorry.
You really don't remember me.
The girl. You're alive. Stop! 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 Stop!
So much mystery. Well, that was a clip from the game, a cutscene. We saw a first glimpse of Neil and Lucy, and we met them in the trailer back at South by Southwest, but we got a little bit more of them here. Tell us a little bit more about this clip and the characters of Neil and Lucy. Mr. Kojima.
DS2 で非常に重要なキ
In
ャラクターです。
It's a very important character.
ニールとルーシー。
Neil and
で、
Lucy.
ちょっと詳しくは言えませんけど、
I can't really say because there'll be spoilers.
手に 蟹座の刻印が
you
2人ある
saw the cancer mark on both of their
すごい
hands
深いつながりがあって
So they have
これが
this
物語に
deep
大き
connection
く関わってきます。
and reveals
前回
throughout the
クリ
story.
フっていう人気キャラクターがい
And
ました
last
けど
time on
マッツさんがや
DS1,
って
we have Cliff,
で
who was
物語
played by
的には
Max.
彼はもういなくな
And
った
of
の
course,
で
by story,
まあ 2では出
he
せ
will
ない。
not be in
で今回
DS2.
ニールっていうのがマ
But
ッツ
this
さんの
time,
代わりというかそ
Neil
の
will
同
be
じような
like
役割を担って
playing like the role that
登場
Max
します
did for DS2
で
this
まあ、クリ
time.
フすごい人気あったので、
And Cliff was a very
まあ
popular
クリフを超えるようなキャラクタ
But I
ーを作ろう
think
として、まあ、ルカさん
We
に
have
お
to
願い
kind
し
of
て
like top that
結構いいキャ
character.
ラクタ
So
ーになった
Luca
と
Marinetti was a great
非
actor,
常
and
に
I
心に
think
残る演技もして
it
い
was
ただ
great.
いた
He did a great performance, so I think you'll like this new character,
も
Neil,
う
too.
20日後にゲーム出るんで、
Well, the game's going to be out in 20 days, so I'm not going to give any spoilers, That's
I know.
what I brought today.
But there is more to share, and you won't have to wait very long to learn more about the game. Actually, this Sunday, as part of Summer Game Fest, you tune into the DS2 live game premiere, where Hideo will be joined by many members of the cast. He'll be sharing a new demo of the game, live gameplay demo, alongside Elle Fanning and Troy Baker, and I'll be there hosting it. And let's just say this is not the last that you've seen of Neil this weekend, and we'll leave it at that.
ニールのゲームプレイシーンっていうのを
Yes,
出しま
I'll
す
show you
ので
the gameplay scene of
見に
Neil.
来てください。
So hope you enjoy. Will join us Sunday too.
Excellent. All right, thank you so much. Hideo Kojima, everyone. Great to see you, Mr. Kojima. Thank you. All right, and now I'd like to introduce my co-host for Summer Game Fest. She's along for the party, a veteran games journalist on GameSpot and the co-host of the Friends Per Second podcast. Please join me in welcoming the incredible Lucy James.
I don't have a lot to add, so this is working out pretty well for me.
And hello, Summer
Just-
Game
hi,
Fest.
Lucy.
I am
Good to
so
see you.
excited to be here this year. Thank you for having me. Now, we are honored to reveal an exciting new project from Raw Power Games, a new team headquartered in Copenhagen, Denmark. Here, you can engage in intense combat, fight for land, glory, and legacy, and lead massive armies into epic scale battles, as narrated by actor Tom Hardy.
Thou shalt not kill. So the priests tell us. So the Lord commands. But ambitious men do not listen.
What is this?
I sought no war,
This looks phenomenal.
but war found me.
Is this from the Witcher team?
I became like them. I took up the sword, prayed I could win redemption through my deeds. But some paths, once taken, have only one ending. I shall find no peace. On this road, there is only death. But that's just my story. Go write your own.
What is happening? These are so good. These games are so good. That looks so cool. That's
That was
two
a very
Destin
cool new
games.
project in a
Two.
brutal European medieval world. Now it's time to hang on to the edge of tomorrow. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is a thrilling new entry in the legacy of racing action games within the Sonic franchise. Crossworlds brings other worlds and familiar faces to Sonic
Okay,
Racing,
never mind.
including surprise guest characters being revealed here at SGF for the first time. coming in September, but that is not all. We'd like to introduce the man behind the creation of everyone's favorite blue hedgehog, Takashi Iizuka.
Thank you, Jeff. I'm honored to be here to talk about our latest Sonic Racing game. Sonic Racing Crossworlds is the next generation of the Sonic Racing series, developed by Sonic Team and the Sega Arcade Racing Team. You can feel brand new experience from the new feature Travel Ring, which you can warp in the race. Also, unlike another kart racing game, this game will have online cross-platform matchmaking. So you can race against all of your friends across all of the platforms. Lastly, I have one more thing I'd like to show everyone here today. Take a look inside of the travel ring.
A mine kart racer? Are they serious?
Sonic. I guess you could
Oh
say
my God.
You gotta go craft. Well, I gotta laugh. That's all I want. That's all I want. Next, we're excited to reveal a brand new action RPG from Bandai Namco Studios. Embark on a journey across a dark fantasy world and uncover a vast story that eclipses time.
Is this DMC?
Time. For some,
Oh, never mind. I like the art style though.
for others,
Like Candleface looks cool.
it wounds. And for our world, it promises only oblivion. Our hopes lost long ago.
Fire Emblem? Code Vein. Code Vein. Yeah, I think you're right.
But you have the power to change all of this. If time were a weapon to wield,
Chat, was the audio issue fixed on
could you
over at
undo the
IGN? I
sins
texted Dave.
of ruin? In this time, or maybe the next, you'll find how to save us all.
I like this. I don't like the design of the main characters, but the enemies are super sick. They're really, really cool. Yeah, I'm digging this. Code Vein 2. That looks really solid to me. That looks solid. You just got back from PT. Code Vein 2. 2 like new games. Okay, this is a new Epic game. Gears of War. Section 9. What would they even be making? Thank you for the follows on Twitch, everybody. I like the sound design. Oh, Little Nightmares? End of the Abyss. Never heard of it. Somebody said, do you think we'll see a marathon trailer?
That was End of
No.
Abyss, the debut title from Malmo, Sweden-based Section 9 Interactive, an atmospheric action-adventure game coming in 2026 to the Epic Games Store and consoles. Next, we'll step into the black and white world of rubber hose animation with Mouse PI for Hire, developed by first-time developer Fumi Games and published by PlaySide, releasing later this year. Here's a quick new look at the game and the reveal of a familiar voice.
Desert, thank you for the support.
There's something rotten
over on Twitch.
at the heart of
Ooh,
Mousburg.
this is that mouse game.
Detective Pepper's in the house.
There are those who would bend the city to their will,
Dumb wise guys and fake cheese wheels.
and those who do anything to save it.
They won't even know what hit them. Oh boy.
They got Troy Baker, nice.
Another role for Troy Baker. All right, that's not all from PlaySide. Now comes the announcement of another ambitious project from this independent Australian developer. We've been talking to them for a while about this project, which builds on their recent launches of Kill Knight and Age of Darkness. But this takes things to a whole new level. It's a premium real-time strategy game built for PC based on one of the most iconic fantasy franchises in the world. Any guesses? Let's take a look.
All right, what is it? What you got, Jeff? Coming soon. Coming soon to iPhones everywhere. No, it's not. It's not. It's a desktop game. It doesn't look half bad. Game of Thrones has had really bad luck with their licensed games, but yeah.
Game of Thrones. War for Westeros.
Out of all of the RTS, out of all the Game of Thrones games, I think this looks pretty good. But yeah.
All right, now it is time for the global reveal of an FPS action-adventure RPG.
Oh, he's not even like slowing down. This is great. Mundfish. I know this name.
The great Silkovsky once said, one could count 1,000,000,000 billion suns in the known universe.
This looks cool.
So why do
I know
intelligent
Mundfish?
beings?
Did they do Atomic Heart?
If they were out there, they would have visited Earth.
This is the Atomic Heart dev, right?
My answer is,
Yeah, I thought so.
they will visit us. But time has not come yet for this.
I personally really love this look that they've designed, and the original Atomic Heart kind of ended up popping off. This looks great. Oh, let's just turn that down. That's obviously going to get me a flag. So I'm just gonna go ahead and turn off the clear copyright violation that would get my channel nuked instantly. Yeah, there's like no way. Don't stop me now, having a good time, yeah. I'll sing the song for y'all. I don't think I can get flagged for that. Game looks great though. I do dig this. I wish they didn't use like one of the most litigious bands ever. I think it's Queen, right? Yeah. Insert non-Queen music here. Here, can I turn on the... Let's see here. Here, I'll put on some music that's not copyright. There you go. Non-copyright music.
That's right.
Thanks for
Atomic Heart
getting my
2 is in active development at
channel
Mundfish
strike,
on Unreal
Jeff.
Engine 5, a spiritual successor to the first game with a retro futuristic world on a global scale, and this time there's a greater emphasis on RPG elements and player freedom. But that, believe it or not, is not all from Mundfish today.
Ooh.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it is.
It's in the sky, a giant cube.
A phone version?
I can still barely believe it myself. When it showed up, I was in the lab. I didn't even see it. You know, I felt that same fear, though. A terrible sense of my own powerlessness.
It's like a phone version of the game.
How did the whole of humanity miss it? And did we actually miss it? What if the cube didn't appear, but revealed itself? What if
I'm gonna
was
let it play.
always there, and we've only just started to see it?
Cute little guy. The Cube is yet another new project from Mundfish, an MMORPG shooter set in the Atomic universe on a massive levitating cube you can see there, where the edges are constantly rotating to create unique gameplay combinations that are ever evolving. All right, let's jump into the Marvel Cosmic Invasion universe. The new retro beat-em-up coming to PC and consoles this holiday with multiplayer fun for up to 4 players. You can pick between 15 Marvel characters to play, but so far, only 7 have been revealed. Well, now it's time to meet the next 2.
This isn't hell. Oh my world. What is this place?
Another Ben Starr game. Onimusha? It's the Onimusha remake, right? Or the new one? Oh, that's... I like that.
Musashi! We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs from jewels. Words never did work between us, did they?
Sasaki Ganyu.
That was a new look at Onimusha, Way of the Sword, which we announced back in December at the TGAs. It is coming in 2026 and will be playable this summer at Gamescom. Now let's completely switch gears. You guys all know I love my puppets, and this next project is one I've been tracking for a few years, as a team at Sans String Studios is using Unreal Engine 5 to create an insane digital puppeteering pipeline. It's actually a thing. What you're about to see is running completely in real time in Unreal, and I cannot wait to play it. Here is an unexpected new game announcement that combines comedic storytelling and arcade fighting action. Check this out.
Did the Muppets make a game? What is this?
Fuzzy, the tournament of a million punches, you'll get yourself killed!
All right, you little sack of fuzzy shit. Show me what you got. What? If you're gonna be champ, we gotta transform. Why are you even here? Don't waste my time.
Save us, Fuzzy, or we'll die.
Attaboy. Attaboy.
Eat bread, grab burnt toast, carb load. This meat ain't gonna beat itself. I've been taking dumps in there all day. Jab.
Super fun. Got to wish list that, right? All right, well, next it's time to see the announcement of a brand new game, In Deception We Trust.
An ancient white castle deep in the mountains, lost to time and legend. Only the chosen find their way here. Gathered from every corner of the earth, divided yet bound. Wolves and lambs. Engaged in a perilous dance of wits, a game where truth is but a shadow. Enough theatrics, I'll get to the point. Killer Inn is a murder mystery action game. The killers lurk elusively in plain sight. Kill someone and a clue will remain. Hair, fingerprints, blood, clothes. The lambs scramble to find clues, one step closer to unmasking the culprits. Who is guilty will eventually come to light. Wolves win by killing every lamb. Lambs win by rooting out every wolf. Such simple rules. But there's so much more to this game of murderous mystery. Complete quests to level up, buy items with the gold you earn, loot chests for weapons and armor, steal items, blow up opponents, poison others, place traps, discover one of your own is a wolf. Is killing not to your taste? Then you'd better escape the castle. Now the paths to victory are clear. You would do well to remember, deceit and deduction are your strongest weapons in this game of life or death. Your invitation awaits.
That was Killer In, a 24-player multiplayer game from Square Enix where you compete in a game of life or death using social deduction skills to win. All right, it's hard to believe this next game was first announced at TGA in 2021. And though it's been a while, their recent tech tests prove that some things are definitely worth the wait. I'm of course talking about Ark Raiders. This is one of the most anticipated games of the year, and we're excited to share a new trailer which will tell you more about the mysteries surrounding the world of Speranza and the long-awaited launch date coming later this year. From Embark Studios, here's the world premiere of the release date trailer for Ark Raiders.
Oh, hell yes. They're gonna drop it right now, aren't they? They're gonna drop it right now. It's available now. What if they drop it in September? What was the marathon release date?
Settle into a slower rhythm. Clear your mind of all distractions.
This game looks really good.
You don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with resourceful
I think these
friends.
characters look awesome. It's so good. Like, I miss playing it. Just seeing this, I miss playing it. Gotta get a better gun than that. That gun sucks. I haven't heard anything from Bungie. Like, you see this. It's September, isn't it? Oh, okay, it's 1 month after Marathon. 1 month.
That's right, everyone. Ark Raiders is coming October 30th, 2025 for PC and console. Congrats to Embark Studios.
Wow.
All right, Dune fans, now you can finally step onto the world of Arrakis yourself. Dune Awakening combines the survival and MMO genres with a thrilling cinematic story.
Take it away,
arrives on
stream.
PC in just a few days on June 10th, but you can play it right now in Steam Advanced Access. Here is a brand new look.
saw my world fall to ash, consumed by the void.
What is this? This is cool.
Try as I might to quell their advance. 'Twas all for naught. Some say time stops for no one. Neither man nor God, living nor dead. Yet what then of those who deigned to turn back the hands of fate? To save what remains of our broken worlds, you need only take my hand. Return to the past, where your journey awaits.
Every hero's tale begins with a trial. But the true lead of the story has yet to emerge. Whatever's coming next cannot be easy.
I will never forget my cause.
What is more compelling to you, sir?
Just as he once came to me, filling that dark tower with light.
What happened while I was out? So I hear you're looking for someone?
The victors show no mercy to the defeated. People here despise weakness, worship strength, and crave glory. I never doubted that you'd end up here.
I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
A rat in the vessel. Such a tiny nuisance. I know all your secrets. And don't come back.
That's Mio, Memories in Orbit, a stunning new Metroidvania platformer that has a demo on Steam you can play right now as part of Next Fest. What you're about to see next is a stop-motion co-op platformer where everything has been crafted by hand. It's called Out of Words, and I'm honored to show it to you today.
What a really unique and different game. This August signals the release of Mafia: The Old Country, the next entry in the acclaimed Mafia franchise from the team at Hangar 13. It's a gritty mob story set in the brutal underworld of 1900 Sicily. Here is the Summer Game Fest trailer.
Betrayal burns because it can only come from someone close. An enemy can't hurt you like a friend.
Who are you?
Sono Enzo. I work here.
My friends, my family, my beautiful daughter, Isabella.
Don Torrizi looks out for people around here. Sometimes a client is feeling less than cooperative and we need to,
teach them a lesson.
Remind them of their obligations.
Peace is between us and Spadaro.
Where I come from, commitment means everything. If this is how he wants it, this is how it'll be.
The Dons noticed you, Enzo. This is an opportunity.
Do you wish to commit to this family?
Enzo! We can't let them get away!
When Isabella became involved, it became our business.
Vicky Puttana!
It's family. Loyalty is everything.
We do not always get to choose what we do.
We can choose who we are.
And who are you, Enzo?
And if you thought that guy was a stud, just wait till you see this next game. LEGO Voyagers captures the creative, hands-on spirit of classic LEGO play and will also support a Friends Pass, just like Split Fiction. Here's the first ever look.
So, I'm still here, but honestly, I don't have a lot of commentary to add. So, it's cool that they're doing a Lego game, I guess. So I actually have to go to LA.
Voice actor for a few familiar faces you might have grown up with on Nickelodeon. Some with squirrel suits, thank you. Some with science
My headset's been
smarts,
acting
and
super
some
weird lately.
with
Hey,
serious
Anonymous Boss, good to
attitude.
see you.
Nickelodeon has always been about wild worlds and weirder characters. And while I'm mostly sworn to secrecy today, I am thrilled to have a hand in revealing something that brings a lot of those characters together like never before. I hope you enjoy the first look at Nicktoons and the Dice of Destiny. Yeehaw!
I have no idea what this is. I'm sure it has some licensed music in it, though, that I'm going to lose all monetization for. Thanks.
A brave and wise and powerful and ridiculously handsome wizard would call upon his magic powers to summon the most ferocious, most awesome, most totally radical team of adventurers the land had ever seen. They alone would be able to... Imagination! Go big, go burn!
It's been almost 2
Okay.
years since players first stepped into the role of Geppetto's puppet to save the city of Krat from disease and puppet frenzy in Lies of P. Overture is a DLC expansion to Lies of P that transports players back in time with new characters, environments, and of
anytime.
course, opposing enemies and bosses. Here's the exclusive new look.
I'm stressing out because I have to track how long it takes to get to the city, but I want to watch this and stream it for y'all. What I might do is if I have to go, I'm just going to leave it on and tell my wife to press the stop button when it's over. You're mad about Ark? Why are you mad about Ark? Man, I gotta play Liza P. Everything I've seen about Liza P has looked phenomenal. I've been live 1 hour, 11 minutes. Oh, Hercules, hey, thank you for watching. Is the stream stable on Kick? Viewership's low. I didn't do a clickbaity enough headline. Available today. That's cool. That's cool.
Yes, that's right. Overture is available today across all platforms to play, so enjoy it this weekend. All right, next up, the small video game publisher Serenity Forge, based in Boulder, Colorado, shared this game with me a few months back with a DM that said, Doki Doki Literature Club meets Silent Hill. That piqued my interest. I think you might get a kick out of this announcement.
So I was like, sure, throw it into the show. Why not? Thanks for the DM. Chill music.
I sit at the front of the dinner table where he used to be.
The audio's like that. That's not like something on my end. That's just how it is. Oh, it's actually a scary game. Got it.
Plates of angels. Plates of her legs. Beautiful. Broken. Plates of flowers. Plates. The garden is lush and green, and everything is focused. Dinner's ready.
Fractured blooms. I dig it. No Ark till October. I'm pretty stoked for Ark. I think out of everything they've shown, I really liked the thing that they showed at the beginning. Thanks for following on Kick, Herc. Appreciate it. I really like the two things, the like medieval game.
I wouldn't recommend eating those tomatoes. All right,
And
NCSoft is expanding its Blade
the like
and Soul
battle
universe. Let's take a
game.
look at the rich
People
lore
thought it
and
was
dynamic
Bannerlords or
action
something.
in Blade and Soul Neo, just out on Steam, and Blade and Soul Heroes coming soon.
You need to do a video about Ark. They just disappointed the whole player base. Why, DJ? I don't agree with that. I think people are still very hyped for Ark. New Warlock class coming soon. Wow, this looks slick. Blade and Soul Neo. I'm into it. He said 2 hours. I've been streaming for an hour 15. If I go 45 more minutes, I think I can stream the full 2 hours if he keeps it to 2 hours. But I have to leave like as soon as it ends. I'll stick with y'all as long as I can. So this week, man, I got a lot of content for y'all. I have an interview with Grinding Gear Games going live tomorrow. It's going to go live for everybody at 9. It's available on Patreon now as a new Save State Plus episode. I have another Save State Plus that I'm recording tonight. So that'll be going up. The thing is, a lot of these interviews, they've been embargoed, so I haven't been able to like ask patrons what their questions are, unfortunately. But you can check out the Grinding Gear Games one that just published this morning, and it's available for members on YouTube also. And it's going live for everybody tomorrow. Oh, it's the guy. It's the One Punch guy. What's this? The 7 Deadly Sins origin? What is this? I mean, I like the style. So they had some pretty strong Destin games at the beginning, but since then, I haven't seen anything like jumping out. Watch them save some like colossally awesome reveal for right at the end. Oh, hell yeah. Witcher? Didn't... Okay. Just one clip of Witcher. Alright, you tease, Keeley. Oh, it's just Unreal. Okay.
This is a technological showcase set in the world.
So many people were triggered by the Witcher asset. I couldn't believe it.
Live in real time. Squid Game will be coming to you.
E3 was better. You got to remember, there's still an Xbox showcase. PlayStation did their thing. A lot of people weren't super impressed with PlayStation showing. But we still have that. We still have Xbox to look forward to. Xbox treats this like E3, and they also treat Gamescom like a big deal. Gamescom is huge. In terms of an in-person event, Gamescom is a big deal. I wonder if I have my mic on here wrong. Like, am I supposed to be talking? I don't remember.
Altered the course of nature.
Jurassic Park?
Genetic power across continents.
Still looking forward to Xbox? Yeah. What other... There's a bunch of other stuff, too. Is there another event on Monday or something? I think there's something on Monday. Xbox is Sunday.
Chaos. Well, to help life find a way.
Roar. Jurassic World Evolution 3. Sure.
Hi, I'm Celia from Yacht Club Games. 10 years ago, we broke new ground with our
I'm
first
bored.
game, Shovel
I think the
Knight.
show's a little... Like, they have too
Today,
many not
I'm
exciting
thrilled to
things in a
share
row.
A world premiere look at our next IP, Mina the Hollower. Mina continues our traditions of refining retro gameplay for a new generation. It's a bone-chilling adventure that it blends intense
I
combat.
feel like Jeff
free
needs to
roaming
take this show
and precise
and separate it into the ID at Jeff show and the Summer Game Fest proper show. Have Summer Game Fest be an hour, and then have all the indie games be an hour. Like, you can still put a few indies in the main production, but it's just like, I don't think the Jurassic World thing needed to be a part of this. I could name like 5 games that I would cut. Like, I would force myself to keep it to an hour. I feel like... I don't know. This is cool. I like this one. Like, sprinkle a few of these really unique, cool things in there every once in a while, but... It just feels like it's a little too much. I do like this game though. This is actually kind of cool. Mina the Hollower.
All right.
All right, he's got something
Special
now.
one. Our next game comes from a well-known developer that has done. Yeah. Kyle Bossman, everyone. Final Bossman. All right. Well, let me see what this says. Oh.
Come on, Jeff.
Hey, Jeffy. If you're reading this, it means 3 things. Number 1, you're killing it at the fest with your oodles of totally natural charisma. Debatable. B, I'm at your house playing long darts with the fam. And 3, you're going to do me a solid and skip that Silk Song trailer so you can pimp my revolutionary VR gaming venture that will shock the industry probably. A wet one on the lips, comma, Wade. All right, let's take a look.
A Deadpool VR game. Okay.
Ooh, Red Band trailer. Hell yeah. Handcrafted with cuddles by the Merc with a MetaQuest. Kick back and bask in the glory of gaming's first quintuple A tropical farming sim experience. Oh, hi, new friend.
I like the idea of a VR game.
Of late-stage capitalism and enter a world of VR magic and wonder.
But yeah, I like Deadpool.
For exotic pets, the elderly, and this fucking thing with hip-hop Satan.
I really have a hard time with VR. Oh man, you're right. So I'll just turn off the music, but I'm probably gonna get dinged for all those songs anyway. Who got the lobotomy with fries? I'll just repeat what he says for y'all. Have your dreams of being inside of me come true in VR. Spider-Man gets Insomniac and I get this shit. Not bad. All right. So yeah, thanks for another copyright song, everybody. Hopefully I don't get dinged for it.
With Neil Patrick Harris as Deadpool. All right. Last year at Gamescom, we announced Dying Light: The Beast, the culmination of a decade
That
of
looks kinda
Techland's
cool.
experience building survival horror games. Kyle Crane is back as the player character in this title that blends open world and action survival horror. Let's take a look at the latest trailer. With
I
some
saw
big
Omega Red. Yeah, that
news
was pretty
and
sick.
a release date.
Marathon? What is this one? Dying Light? Techland, yeah, Dying Light. Okay. I see Zombie, I'm like, all right, it's State of Decay or Dying Light. Like, how many zombie games are left?
God only knows what the Baron's planning to do with those
Mouse says, hello, valuable streamer. Okay, yeah, well, I'll get right on that. This game, like, you either get super into it. The people that like the Dying Light franchise, they love this series. They like, love it. I'll get into it for like an hour or two, and then I'm just like, I'm good. Like, I get the gameplay loop. This is such a weird reaction, but I'll be straight up with you. I watch this, and every time I see a good game, I'm just like, am I actually going to have time to play this? There's a big problem right now in the games industry and just with media in general. Everything's competing for your time. So, like, I finally just started watching Andor, and now, like, Dying Light's coming out, and I'm like, am I even going to have time to play that? Like, in August is Metal Gear. I'm going to play Metal Gear, right? It's like, I've gotten to the point where I literally have to say, I can't play any of these other games. I'm going to play this game, and that's the only game I'm going to play until the next one.
Then I'll go there.
Game looks good. Gameplay looks slick. Oh, they got a little exclusive with IGN. Sick. Good get, IGN.
There's the big news. Dying Light the Beast is coming on August 22nd, Gamescom week.
Yeah,
All right.
Delta's August, right?
This game draws inspiration from classic coming-of-age films to capture.
I actually don't have anything on my list. It's like Finish, Clear, Obscure.
And the nostalgia of growing up. Mixtape comes from Beethoven Dinosaur.
And yeah,
Annapurna Interactive.
that's it.
And this is your exclusive new look at this game that plays like a love letter to teenage memories.
Come on.
What are we doing?
Hanging out, getting buzzed.
I've got to get out of this place.
Is this the Annapurna that like everybody quit?
At the end of an era, when everything's about to change, it's time to look back on your greatest hits.
Didn't Annapurna have some big drama? Silent Hill F in September looks like one to really look out for. Yeah.
It's the pigs, darling.
Trust you have seen it. A beautiful world where harmony reigns. Will you struggle until your last fleeting moment?
What's this one?
Your destinies are sealed. There is no escaping them.
How's the audio balance, everybody? Hopefully it's good.
That is why we must end you. Right here and now.
On your guard.
I gotta be honest, like the Sony show had some good games. This had like 3 games that I'm gonna like put on my calendar probably.
The surge of power. Savor each moment.
Like this looks fine.
Get ready. Everyone, are you with me?
This actually looks fine. It's just
We will live
I
on
can
in
turn
this
up a little
world.
bit. The mix is a little quiet right now.
No matter what hardships await. We fight for a future filled with hope.
Let me see if the volume's good. Oh, I'm gonna blow out your ears 1 second. The volume on YouTube got turned down for some reason. That's why it was so quiet.
Toa and the Guardians of the Sacred Tree.
All right.
A beautiful game. That was the global announcement of Toa, a new roguelike from Bandai Namco and developer Brownies, a game drawing from classic Japanese art with a whimsical spin on Eastern mysticism. Next, we want to introduce you to a game made by a first-time
Just shows
solo
too long.
developer in Bandung, Indonesia. With the help of 9 of his friends, he's built an intense action beat-em-up with brutal hand-to-hand combat set in his hometown.
What's
This
the
is
last
Acts
great game
of
he
Blood.
showed? So the last big one he showed was probably Dying Light, but then before that, I don't know.
No justice, no peace, just names on the wall. The hunt isn't over. Not until I kill them all.
Okay, I actually dig this. Obviously they need to do a little bit of work with their VO or whatever, but I actually like this. It reminds me of Sifu. Like a really intricate fighting game. The hallway scene from Old Boy. That's the room from the one with all the different hotel rooms. I can't remember. They did 3 parts of it. Anyway, I recognize some of the inspirations for the fighting game settings. There's a really good martial arts flick where there were 3 parts to it, but I can't remember the name of it. by part 3, I think he was fighting like Hammer Girl and everything. I don't think this is from the Sifu dev, but I got the same vibes, and I like it. This is giving me Mick Gordon rock vibes. So the Daredevil Hall fight is a reference to Old Boy, actually. Or I think it's inspired by Old Boy, and that hallway in there looks straight out of Old Boy.
Devs can do today. Now it is time for the reveal
God, what's
of the
that
next
movie
game from
called?
Montreal-based
It's like a 4-letter word.
Games, the makers of TMNT Shredder's Revenge and Marvel Cosmic Invasion, which you saw a little bit earlier. If you're like me, you've been waiting for
3
more
parts.
than a decade for this reveal.
Can't remember. Oh no. Wait. No, I have no idea what this is. What'd you learn, Filoroni? I kind of like the music. Scott Pilgrim. This was popular, but I want to say the movie's called Ring. I'm gonna like be stuck on the like martial arts movie that I can't remember. All right, I'm gonna Google it. The Raid. The Raid. That's what it was called. Oh, I could not remember the name of it.
Back with his fist flying in a brand new brawling adventure in EX. You'll battle through space-time and the streets of my hometown of Toronto with Scott.
Raid.
Ramona,
Yeah,
and
somebody
5
got
of
it
their
right after I.
former rivals in this online
You win.
four-player co-op
You win.
adventure with a story written by Scott
Commanded.
Pilgrim creator Brian Lee O'Malley. All right, we're going to be right back. But first, we have a very special message from Maggie Robertson, TGA winner in 2021 for her performance in Resident Evil Village.
Ah, there you are. Wait long. We've been preparing delightful ways to make you suffer. So enter the village if you dare. We've slashed the price to be lower than ever for you simple little
Oh, it's an ad. It's literally
Still
just an ad.
thirsty? Worry not, you ungrateful wretch. There's plenty more fun to go around. Now cease this foolishness and make your decision wisely.
Okay. Oh, First Descendants doing something? Okay. They're so blatant with it. This, all right. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get dinged. I'll just turn it off for a second. But anyway, it's another raid update. This show's starting to drag, honestly. I don't know. How are we feeling about the show? Is it a little slow? Are you digging it, or are you kind of like, all right, it's a little long in the tooth?
Since the dawn of time, humankind
I'm just sitting
has
here
been
waiting for
obsessed
Battlefield 6.
with the
I couldn't get
hard.
into any of those tests. Like I don't have any contacts at EA anymore, and I don't remember who I should reach out to. I think Andrew Reiner
A
runs it.
glorious morning has dawned.
Is this like a State of Decay
On something
remake?
that's simply harder. Scum.
What is this? Yeah, you might be right. It might be copyright. What is this game? I mean, it looks sort of silly and fun, but is it actually just Scum? Yeah, it's Scum version 1.0. All right. I'm worried about this game. The fact that like 2 leaders left and there's a bunch of negative employee reviews, and the demo I saw, it like looked okay.
Come with me.
I don't know, man. Splitgate 2 is down until their SGF announcement, so here I am. Yeah, they just took it down, right?
At first, I thought it was just broken synapses in my head. Keep your lens feed on.
How are we feeling about Mind's Eye? I am a bunch of red flags for this one for me. It looks cool, but go look at all the previews. There were previews out. I actually was given the preview and I never had time to make the video, but like it doesn't look like this.
Charlie, maybe this is the real me.
Diaz, you were a good soldier.
Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll be like really surprise us. Well, the fact that they have a ton of negative employee reviews, the fact that 2 of their executives left before the game came out, and then they were saying, "Oh yeah, people were just paid off to say our game was bad." Yeah, I got Cyberpunk vibes from it, but like not as good as Cyberpunk. The world looked a little empty when we were given the demo. But yeah, we'll see. Oh, Hitman Mind's Eye. All right.
Hi everyone, I'm Hakan Abrak, CEO of IO Interactive. We can't wait for you to discover Mind's Eye when it launches on June
I'm willing
10th
to give it a shot
from
still.
Build a Rocket Boy and
Not
other
ready for
partners.
release
Yes,
is a good way to
you
put it.
may have noticed Agent 47 will be contracted for a very special assignment in Red Rock City. This week,
Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, let's talk about James Bond a little bit.
This week we finally revealed 007 First Light to the world, and your reactions were heartwarming. It's coming in 2026, but we want to make the wait more exciting. We are bringing someone into Hitman, the World of Assassination, who is very dear to the Bond universe. Let's take a look.
Okay. You're bringing somebody into Hitman. So you're bringing James Bond into Hitman.
Your target is the elusive shadow banker, known only as Le Chiffre, a financial mastermind.
Oh, it's the
suspected
bad guy
ties
from
to
the movies.
criminal underworld. He has arranged a high-stake poker game at the Casino Monarchique in Paris. Our clients
They got Mads Mikkelsen on that one.
I've invited these people for a reason. I know their weaknesses. Mr. Rengang, he's too impatient, and Miss Bai, well, she likes a drink. Don't know about the newcomer, Mr. Smith, though. He's the only wild card. Well, this is turning into an interesting evening.
Welcome to the VIP room here at the Casino Monarchique.
Reaper. Unusual name.
Names are for friends. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Le Chiffre?
It's kind of cool, I guess.
There you have it, Hitman and 007
Oh, yeah, I got
are
flagged
coming
on
together
Facebook
in a
for the
very
music.
unexpected way.
We know our players waited a long time for 007 First Light. It's just around the corner, coming out next year.
Facebook took my
However,
video down.
Hitman is live right now. So I thought, why wait? And I asked a fellow Danish friend
Great.
to join me here. As
Thanks,
a matter of
Jeff.
fact, he is here with us today.
That's right, everyone at Summer Game Fest, please welcome the great Mads Mikkelsen. Good to see you, Mads. Thank you for joining us. Thanks
Yeah,
for
Mads
coming to
also in
Summer
Death
Game Fest.
Stranding.
Mads, you are Cliff, but you're also Agent 47's next target as Le Chiffre, the villain we know from Casino Royale.
Yep, that's it. And you know, this is, I've always had a deep love for this character. It's a role that means a lot to me because of a lot of reasons. So when Haggard gave me the chance to step into the shoots of Le Chiffre once again, I did not hesitate for 1 second.
Oh,
But
I
this
didn't know he
time is a
played the
little
original
different.
character.
He's
He
more
looks so different
confident.
now.
He's dangerous. He's not just a brilliant mind hiding behind a desk. He is visceral, unpredictable, and ruthless. And let's just say this time he doesn't outsource the violence anymore.
Oh. Sorry about that.
So this mission is set in a casino in Paris. We want to make an homage to the movie Casino Royale while keeping surprises for our players. James Bond and Agent 47 have very different set of skills, and the mission will be handled in
Mads
very
was really good in
different
that role, DJ.
creative ways.
Yeah, he's not going to beat me in poker. He's going to figure something else out.
So I guess it is not just about the shot, it's about the bluffing around the table this time?
Yeah, sure, exactly. It's the Schiffer is always like 2 steps ahead of you. He reads you before you read him, so it's a little like bringing a chess player to a poker game.
We built the mission to allow several parts, unexpected characters, appearances, and even custom poker mechanics.
Wow, all right, well, when
Is
do we
this
get
the
to
big
play
closer?
That's the best part. We wanted to
Jeff said
surprise
2
you,
hours.
so the team is updating the game as we speak. Le Chiffre, Elusive Target mission starts today in a few hours.
Great.
For only 30 days, and if you play it, you'll unlock a unique reward in 007 First Light.
Amazing. All right. Well, Hakan Mods, thanks for joining us for Summer Game Fest. Appreciate it, guys.
Thanks for
Thank you
having
so
us.
much.
Thank
All
you.
right, great to see you.
Whoops. I broke the thing again.
Great stuff. All right, now here's the announcement of a new party game coming later this year that will delight LEGO fans, made with over 1 million
Jeff.
LEGO bricks, 300 minifigures, and over 700 trillion minifigure combinations.
It's Saturday night somewhere, so make some noise for LEGO Party!
Get ready!
For a
Chad, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting bored.
Figures, Dad. We don't have those. It's an action-packed contest to collect the most golden
Jeff's got like 15 more minutes, and then I have to leave.
friendly krakens,
or hindered by evil monsters.
or lightly toasted by a flying lizard with wings.
That's a dragon, Ted. And what about our amazing
80% filler shows so far. I agree, Manny. I'm gonna do a cut down of this with like the 4 interesting trailers.
actually more like 60?
It's too long, man. Just make it an hour. Like, why does he...
With surprises around every corner.
Like, does Lego really need the additional promo?
Anything?
Yes,
Like, pick 3 of your indie darlings that you want to feature. Make sure they get appropriate highlight.
Those were literally just on screen, Chad.
I don't know.
Wow. We got all that
Yeah, it started good, but I'm bored. Like, I don't feel like there's anything that's been really announced that's garnered my interest.
Whoa, that is looking
I think
mighty
PlayStation ran into the same problem. PlayStation had some good stuff, but then like I don't think they needed to do the teaser.
All right, next a
for
new look at a new team shooter from
Ghost
Dreamhaven
but-
and Moonshot Games.
I mean, I'm
20
excited for that
players
game already.
Across 5 ships venture into the most treacherous region of space, hoping to get their hands on the artifact. The game is called Wildgate, and the open beta starts next week during Steam Next Fest. And we're also very happy to announce
Be right
the game
back.
will
I'm
launch
gonna let
on
it play. I'll be
July
right back.
24th for PC, PlayStation 5, and Xbox. Let's see what it means to get into some serious space shenanigans.
Danger. Reactor overload.
They've got the artifact.
Laser rod installed.
This feels bad.
Now their ship is flying. Is that the artifact?
Safe with me.
This'll be good.
Good thing that wasn't our ship.
I'm proud to reveal to you the next game from Toronto-based Drinkbox Studios, the team behind the Guacamelee series and Nobody Saves the World. They're making a full 3D game that can be played alone or with a friend in co-op. You can find out more during Day of the Devs right after the show, but for now, here is the global reveal of Blighted.
Looking over this decaying world, one can only wonder,
How did it all come to this? It began with the ancient rituals. The dead buried with a seed from the trees of memory. Those who ate of the fruit saw the lives they lived and passed their knowledge to future generations until Sorcisto, in his lust for power, consumed the brains of the living, spreading this blight. You harbor it too, I see. Should you fall, pray the vultures consume you before the blight does.
There is more Blighted coming up right after the show in Day of the Devs. All right, next is a first-person survival action horror game from Team Clout. It's a new team of 50 with founders in Canada and Armenia. They partnered with the new Mundfish Powerhouse label to bring this insane Unreal Engine 5 game to life with unpredictable monsters and visceral dismemberment. Here is your first look.
All right, let's see what ill is all about. Yeah, it looks terrible. Like in a gross way. Yuck. Yuck. I saw previews of this years ago. I mean, it's got the, like, scary vibe. I actually think this looks good. I'll say it. I think this one looks good. Yeah, Marcus said very underwhelming. Did I miss anything amazing? I dig it. I like that one. There's so many games though. They're all just competing for your attention. I liked Mecha Break. I did a sponsor for Mecha Break, but I took the sponsorship because I liked the game. I had already played it for IGN, and I was like, "This game's fun."
Powerful mechs with immersive aerial and ground combat. As a top wish-listed game, players are
I liked Mecha Break, and like I would take a sponsorship again, or I would just play it anyway. Like, yeah, that's one of those games. It's one of those, yes, I'll get paid to play your game, sure. It'd be like if Metal Gear Delta sponsored me, you know? Or Mass Effect. Are they adding like more story? I can't believe Facebook copyright struck me and just shut down the stream. That's crazy. Well, I'm supposed to leave in like 5 minutes. But the show's actually kind of getting good again. I don't think I need to be there until 6, so I can push it a little bit. I don't know about this story, but the game was fun. I did like the game. If you haven't checked it out, they did Was there supposed to be audio there? They did a like free weekend or something, and it was really fun. I love song. The song's pretty good. I'm probably gonna get demonetized for it, but that's the risk you run when you watch these things. Okay. July 1st? It's out July 1st? That's a pretty good window. There's like nothing this summer, right?
Title, small-scale players traverse the oversized world around them, filled with local wildlife and hostile machines. Built by a small 8-person studio, this is Infinitesimals.
I'm sure it'll be fine. It's just going to be another one of those games that aren't predestined.
Mechanicals approaching.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong. No, this is cool. Okay, I was wrong. Good, good. It's kind of cool. Whew.
We must now face a stark reality. The industrial civilization we were expecting to join is no more.
We got a little audio mix issue going on.
Whatever it takes, we find a way.
"2026 marks the 30th anniversary of a legendary video game franchise that I think we all know very well. Please check this out.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
Resident Evil?
to you.
Are they doing the first one or what? No.
Happy birthday to you. And to celebrate early, a special message from Takeuchi-san.
RE9? Okay. Thanks to all you. Resident Evil is about to celebrate its 30th anniversary. We truly appreciate your continued support. Now about the latest Resident Evil game you've all been waiting for. Bear with us a little longer, just a blink of an eye more, and it'll be ready. We're incredibly grateful for your ongoing support of the Resident Evil franchise. Thank you again. All right. Is that it? That's it?
I need a glass of wine too. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Takeuchi-san, for that very special message. We cannot wait for when the time is right to share more leading into the anniversary of Resident Evil.
Was that
now
Jeff's
it is
big
time
closer?
for the next big update for a beloved franchise.
Oh, come on. All right.
Let's rumble.
Alex. All right.
What is happening right now? What is happening? What is this? Why is Bison there? Or, I'm an idiot, Sagat.
Street Fighter 6.
Sagat wasn't in Street Fighter 6 already? Nobody clip me calling Sagat Bison, please. I'll never get my nerd cred back.
Flag time, baby.
Yeah, hot take. This show is kind of a stinker.
Get 'em, y'all.
Okay, Jeff, I'm now 1 minute late, and your show in 4 minutes will be overtime. There's too many video games, everybody. There's just too many video games. Like, I'm not going to play 50 of these games. I'll never have enough time in my life to play all the games showed at the showcase today. Like, to completion? No. I could play like 30 minutes of one of these games. It's like Team Fortress. It's like a Team Fortress mod. And it's not like, I'm not saying anything negative about the games. It's just like, who has the time to play everything Jeff showed in the showcase? I think Keeley should do a 1 hour show for the big stuff and a 1 hour show for the small stuff. I think his show is too long. He doesn't have the scarcity aspect to the show, so it's like, oh, anybody can get in Jeff's show. That's what it feels
Flag,
like,
a new
right?
online action game from the new indie studio Night Street Games, which is the ultimate game of capture the flag set in the 1970s. As you saw, the closed alpha will be starting.
I know it's
later
supposed to
this
be like
year.
a celebration,
Next,
but
we
I'm
have
just,
a
I'm like
beautiful
so
new trailer
tired
for
just
a
watching
Souls-like
this.
action
Wu Chang
RPG
Fallen
game
Feathers.
developed
All
in
right,
China
a Destin
by
game.
Lenzi. Wu Chang
This is
Fallen Feathers, which is launching on July 24th. Here's a look.
I'm actually into this one. It's a big problem for the industry, Christian. Like, a lot of people have talked about, you're fighting for screen time. And you're not just fighting against games, you're fighting against movies too.
Really what you wanted.
This game looks good, though. This game looks good. Yeah.
Fate is all set in stone.
I think we saw this like a year ago, and it's coming out in a month. I think all the games matter. But in terms of presentation, you should have a 1 hour really slick live presentation, maybe an hour and a half if you're pushing it. And Microsoft, to their credit, keeps it at about that length. So does PlayStation. Jeff just goes way too long. So I think the special stuff has a harder time showing. And then the boring stuff, you just totally forget about most of it. I don't know. That's just my silly take.
What will it take to finally awaken you?
Whoa. Cover your eyes, kids. No, I think this game will be pretty fun. I'm pretty interested in that one. Oh, what? Is it Wu-Tang Clan? What?
Where is the Wu-Tang Clan?
No way. I did not have a new Wu-Tang Clan game on my checklist today. Rise of the Deceiver. All right. That's kind of crazy. Presented by Ghostface Killa. RiseOfTheDeceiver.com. All right, sure. That's kind of cool.
Ghostface Killer is calling on you to rescue his Wu brothers. Wu-Tang Rise of the Receiver is a new co-op action RPG with anime-style fighting, and it's the debut title from the 53-member Brass Lion Entertainment. Now, here's a new look at Guild Wars 2, which has new updates, including player housing, and is free to play. This weekend, to celebrate SGF, you can take advantage of double XP all weekend long.
All right, I got to start getting ready. So I'm gonna let. Wait, what is this? Guild Wars 2?
My calling takes
oh
me
man,
far from home.
I remember when this game came out. Yeah, the Wu-Tang game looks not bad. Preston, that was a pretty cool reveal.
Adaptability, their greatest weakness. Me. My story.
My story. My story is yours.
You're never gonna guess what happened. I took a bullet, I died, I came back. Here we go. And I met Johnny Silverhand. Chip. Long story.
Here is another game throwing back to a classic animation style. Enter a surreal world where you're a down-on-his-luck outcast who has to battle his inner demons, literally, in this action roguelike. Here's Into the Unwell.
Another relapse, huh? Get well soon. Maybe it's too much for someone like you. Delusional. It won't always be so easy. You still look a little unwell.
Hey guys, I'm Ian Prue, the co-founder of 1047 Games. When we started Splitgate in our dorm room, we just wanted to make a game we could play with our friends, and 20 million of you played with us. Now, with the help from our amazing community, we've built Splitgate 2. Why? Because I grew up playing Halo, and I'm tired of playing the same Call of Duty every year, and I wish we could have Titanfall 3. With Splitgate 2, we asked ourselves, how would we take portals to the next level? What if you could portal to entirely different worlds? So we combined the action, movement, and gunplay of arena shooters with the scale and intensity of something much bigger. Splitgate Battle Royale launches free right now, and it's fucking awesome.
Just look at that water placement, expertly done. This is the epitome of sport. They are splitting savants and jetpack geniuses. The movement is so fluid, so fast, you can't stop it, you can't catch.
And to complete the comeback, he's going to try. He shoots, he gets the kill. Now that's how you portal.
They're not done yet! They got one! They got another! They're going to do it! They're going to do it all the way! Oh my god!
They did it! They actually did it!
And you're standing on the edge, face up, cause you're a natural.
World closing.
Yeah, Splitgate 2 is legit. They were having some server issues last week. I'm ready for the thing. Oh, dang it. Yeah, chat, you're right. I'm going to get dinged. Sometimes they don't ding you when it's like mixed in like that, though. I don't know. Facebook caught it like immediately. I don't even know what song it was. This is probably the big closer, right?
Now we are honored to showcase the latest project from the talented minds at RGG Studio in Japan.
I'm going to have to leave. Okay, chat, he's over time now. So I have time for this one. And if the next one's not the closer, I got to leave. Because I have to drive to LA and it's a 2-hour drive. Keep stream go. I can't shut it down, though. I don't have a way to remotely shut it down, like on my phone. Yeah, the show was front loaded. Well, this is a big reveal. Like this is the new game from what is it? RGG, yeah. And their games are great. Set a shutdown timer on your PC. It's not a bad idea. Eat some great food. I mean, it's an SGF event. I think I can say that. So SGF kind of starts tonight. And then tomorrow's like the big day. Tomorrow it's like soccer game with my son. Drive back to LA. Whole day at SGF. Drive back. Xbox stream all morning. Whole day at SGF. Drive back. And then, yeah. Then that's it. I'm not doing any of the Monday appointments. This looks great. This looks really, really good. Project Century. I like this. This is cool. One more, Jeff. Just say.
You saw it at TGA last year as Project Century set in 1915, and now the full name has been revealed. Stranger Than Heaven, the brand new title from RGG Studio. This time it's now 1943, and knowing RGG, I'm sure more surprises are surely on their way. All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final very special global game announcement to share with all of you who've been waiting.
What you got, Keely?
Today we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios. And we're
Bloodborne.
But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games
Bloodborne?
time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was
Bloodborne 2?
absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really
Scale,
any place
scope.
this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
He's revealing it. Okay, it's not FromSoft. Is it Max Payne? No, who's the studio that did Max Payne? Remedy. Is it Remedy's other game? No, that's from it's Resident Evil, right? When the time is right, they were just teasing that they're going to reveal Resident Evil. This looks like a Capcom style game.
Grace. Grace.
Or is it?
Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
Coming.
What is it, chat? Any guess? RE9? Yeah, it's RE9, right? It was all just a joke lead up to the RE9 reveal. But it's got like the mall game, like the parody zombie game feel to it.
This is about the report you asked for yesterday. It'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating.
This is great, though. If this is RE9, I like it.
On this.
No, it's RE9.
I need your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel.
Nathan Dempsey.
I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
There was a character called Tank Dempsey in Resident Evil. Maybe you know better than me, chat. Dino Crisis. Oh, I know that hallway. It's the original Resident Evil. It's a remake of RE1, right? Did they already do that?
They're coming.
What is it?
You're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
It's 1, right? That's the hallway from 1.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same
That's the
shit I've
iconic
seen?
hallway from RE1. Where the dog jumps through the window.
Are my hope. Everyone's gone.
Yeah, okay. Resident Evil VR. It's Resident Evil 0. Recquum? RE9? Oh, interesting. Resident Evil Recquum. That's a really cool way to do RE9. So it's not a 1 remake, but you are going to revisit. And it's February. All right. That's pretty slick.
There you have it. Resident Evil Recquiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Recquiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal
I
is
just know that
about
engine,
survival
man.
Horror. Expect
Like-
high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026.
I dig it.
Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right, that's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone?
Lucy did great. Good job, Lucy.
Good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know. I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right, well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend. You can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games
All right.
Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new reveals.
I can't stay for that.
Independent studios around the world.
Chat, thank you so much for sticking with me. I gotta go. I gotta go to actually go to Summer Games Fest. I stayed home so that I could be with the family for a little bit. Thanks for watching with me. I do greatly appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell if you like my content. I will see you guys later on. Thank you so much to the members who support Chris Ferretti, Phil Aroni, who's watching with us, Spin Getter, and Aries EMS. I do appreciate the support, y'all. If you want to support, you can do so by becoming a member, by supporting on Patreon, wherever you want to do so. Just watching, hitting that like button is helpful also. I got to get out of here. I'm going to be barely on time. I'll see you soon. Bye for now, everybody.